Hey, this is Gary again from Helm of Sun Valley in San Mateo, California. And in this video I want to go over the brand new Salomon QST boot, Salomon QST 110 for women. Brand new boot for this year. It replaces the Quest line of boots from last year, which is their walking line, has the ability for the upper cuff to move back and forth. And this is a completely redesigned from last year. And two things really stand out about this boot. Number one is that it is incredibly lightweight. It's 25% lighter than your typical boot. It doesn't sound like much, but when you pick it up and put it on, it's really light. And also, this second thing, but really the most important, is that it fits incredibly well. Salomon boot designers have just done an incredible job of designing their boots in the last few years, and they've really concentrated on fit. And they've done a really good job. One of the distinctive things about this particular boot and the rest of the QST line, and most Salomon boots too, is that it just has incredible heel hold down. So the boot really grabs around that Achilles area and that heel area, which is the most important place for a boot to firmly grab your foot. That being said, some boot designers will just stuff their boots with lots of cushy foam, giving you the sense when you first put it on that it fits wonderfully, but when you go skiing on it, that soft, cushy foam allows your foot to move around. The other philosophy of making a boot is let's put some firmer foams in there. The fit's going to last longer. It's going to grip your foot better without buckling the buckle. But when you do that, you have to guess what a foot's going to look like. And Salomon has just done a really good job of doing that. The other thing about this boot is that it's a 100 millimeter 4-foot last, and what that means is it's going to fit an average foot really well. So for women, maybe a B+ width to a C+ width kind of foot. So that's kind of an average foot. The other thing is that this is custom shell, and Salomon's had custom shell for a couple years now, or quite a few years now. And what custom shell is the ability for the shell of the foot to, the shell of the boot to conform to your foot. So we heat the shell up in an oven to about 200 degrees, and then we'll put it on your foot, and wherever your foot is wide or you have a bony prominence, the shell physically moves out to conform to those prominences and cools in that position. Plus two, the liner has heat moldable foams in there, so we also heat the liner up, and the foams in the liner also do some conforming to your foot. So it has the potential to fit your foot really, really well. So the walk mode on this boot, you just flip this lever open, loosen up the buckles, and the upper cuff has the ability to move back and forth. So whether you're walking across a parking lot, which is what 99% of us are going to do with this boot, or whether you're walking up to the top of a mountain, it just has that ease of walking, makes walking your ski boot so much easier. Plus, combine that with the fact that it's really light, just makes it a really desirable boot. And the fact that it fits really, really well makes it a really desirable boot. I think it's one of the most exciting boots I've seen in a while. All the QST line of boots are really exciting. And in fact, it's what I'm going to ski on this year. Anyway, they've also, one of the things they've done here, which makes it fairly different, is that it's a typical overlap shell design, but it has this tongue that is similar to a cabriolet or a three-piece design, kind of like a full tilt or a Dalbello KR boot, in that it has this tongue, external tongue, but it's not external, it's actually internal. And it also doubles as the tongue that's usually on just the liner. So that's another way they've possibly saved some weight. They've also made an effort to sculpt out unnecessary plastic in here, which helps lighten up the boot also. It's a typical alpine sole, so it's going to fit on regular alpine bindings, which is what 99.9% of us use. Yeah, so that is the QST 110. There's also the QST 90 for women too. Yeah, so the QST, great fitting boot, and come on in and try it on. This is one of the best boots I've seen in a while, and I'm super excited about it. And so if you hopefully found this video informative and helpful. If you did, give me the big thumbs up down below. If you have any questions or comments, please comment in the comment section. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful videos, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.